Okay, Sergey, I'm going to try and be very specific. A few things. We need a new sign there, which I have spec'd out already a bit, and I want you to improve it. These two doors, what we have on these two doors is going to be very important. My sense is that unless they're fully open, they're it's not very inviting. So we need something on either or both of those doors. I know, recognizing that it might block people's view. Most people like to view in a shop before they come in. Generally speaking, we need just something there to explain how the honor system shopping works, and throughout we need some more information. Honor system shopping, call if you have questions, with my phone number and a QR thing that will pull up my text. As you look at the entire store, it just appears to be a bunch of clothing. What I would very much like to see, although I didn't mind your first comp, is a representation of the product pages on each of these. So if you have something sitting here in a plastic, both sides, this is apparently the bamboo t-shirt, and it should look kind of similar to the website, with a headless image on the left or lifestyle image, depending on which one's better, with x-ray overlay, perhaps the name of the product, the price, the colors, a brief description, the fabric properties, just an exploded view of the product page. And then as you come here, we need some representation of women's travel vest, or women's vest, women's e-vest, and each one of these, that's the featherweight, that's the 101, that's the RFID, that's the Quest, and that's the Fireside. So ideally, there's something that we can put against here, that will, and the same for the men's. So if you can just show me, men's vest, women's vest, and then, some representation of the product page for each of these. Here is the men's essential. So if there was at the top here something that would attach, I think these are readily available, that would say men's essential. And then here, men's pack windbreakers. And then this actually kind of works. Hidden cargo, it's just the hang tag pants, hidden cargo pants, and then, we need a better way to represent the sizing. So don't go crazy. If you just give us something we can print out on our printer, that will help us, stick something on these here. These are all the Q-zips and the hats. I don't know that we need a hat, is pretty self-explanatory, but just I think it's called a topper that would show on both sides. So here, as you can see, is the Revolution, and again, if we find the right, it looks like you can attach something in these holes, I assume, that would have that information. So right now, when I look at this store, all I see are a bunch of clothes and not seeing the unique principles, behind the clothes. The shirts here, we need something that would just, attach here and show what the shirts are. I'm not offended if we can find an elegant way to do this. Here, again, I don't know how we would attach something here. Maybe here, this is the Trop Performer. So if you can just mock something up quick and dirty so that we can attempt to put these together. Here is the Ozark shirt. And again, by just even referring just to the hang tag in that fashion, that's not a horrible way to do this, to be honest with you. at least you get a sense of, if you don't have the hang tag artwork, we can get that to you. These are the hoodies, but if I were a customer, I'm going to have to pick it up, undo it to figure it out, and then to come up with some better mechanism for the sizing as well. This is, I guess, the Dorothy dress, or Daisy dress. A topper here. I hope you're understanding where I want to go with all this at this point. Here is the Chloe hoodie in multiple colors. These TVs, I'm envisioning that we use these for videos rather than a series of stills that they can play. But hopefully you can mock something up that we can physically print out, rough and dirty. Here are the Margot cargo. But again, if I'm looking at this, I have no idea these are pants or what they are. I guess if I pick them up and unfold them, I would know. And then I have a variety of mannequins laid out. So if you can redo, I don't mind the graphics that you presented in part, but they're not helping me understand, why I should look at that product and how I can perhaps learn more online of that product, or that I don't have to go online to learn more. I can just look at that product page. And since we have the product page pretty well laid out, I don't understand why it would be that hard. We've narrowed down the salient facts of each of the products on that, above the full product page. And you might even want to consider, including, the star ratings and, the sizing and the like. So please take another stab and let us know. Thank you.